Hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day at work today. Yes, today we're going to be looking at a very interesting topic that has to do with our everyday life. And the topic is knowing when to say no, knowing when to say enough, and knowing when to disappear when the challenges is becoming overwhelming. In our everyday life, we face a lot of challenges, and sometimes it is overwhelming. And you're asking yourself, what do I do at this moment? So today we are going to outline the things we need to do and how we can come out of it. Yes, today we'll be talking about the three powerful life decisions: knowing when to say no, when to say no, and knowing when to disappear when it becomes too challenging. Have you ever felt so drained, emotionally drained, overlooked, or overwhelmed? Then stay with me. This message is going to enlighten you on things you need to do and now to come out of that situation and still feel refreshed and feel okay. So today we're going to be learning when to say no. That's going to be our number one on this episode. Let's start with the first one, learning when to say no. Many people are suffering today not because they are weak, but because they don't know how to say no. You keep saying yes to things that are breaking you inside. You just can't say no to people. You accept everything that comes to you. Yes, pressure, you are unhealthy, you just accept anything that comes. So things that you are not even comfortable with, that does not align with your purpose. Now listen, no is not a rejection. No is protection. Every time you say yes to what drains you, you are saying no to your peace. So today, you give yourself permission to say, I can't do this. This doesn't work for me. I chose myself this time. By the time you're able to come up with something like that, your boundary is being maintained, your space is being maintained. You understand? So that's the reason we need to look at those things we need to overcome when to say no. And now move to the next segment, learning when to say enough. Yes. Now let's go deeper. Learning when to say enough. There are times that dangerous people come around, you're in a dangerous place, you feel you are not okay, and it's called, you can just call for it and say it's over. You keep enjoying disrespect. You keep adjusting to what is hurting. You keep hoping people will change. No. But this comes in a moment where you must rise and say, enough is enough. Enough of being taken for granted. Enough of being only one trying enough to striking yourself to fit into a place where you are not welcome. You need to approach some certain situation and tell yourself, enough is enough. Saying enough is not pride. It is self-respect. It is self-dignity. You are telling yourself, I think I need to have grown this. I need to come out of this situation. And the third on our list, learning when to disappear. Finally, this is the one many people don't understand. Learning when to disappear. And you ask yourself, must I disappear? Disappearing is not running away. Disappearing is wisdom. There are seasons where you grow to require silence, distance, or privacy. You step back, not because you are weak, but because you are rebuilding, you are rebranding yourself. You disappear to protect your peace, heal your heart, refocus your life. It is very important. Not everything deserves your presence. Sometimes you have to be scarce. Not everyone deserves access to your life. Sometimes the best response is no response. You just be mute. You keep them silent. So those things are very important. It is your life. And that takes us to number 4, how they all connect. Not listening carefully. These three works together. You say no when something is not right. You say enough when line has been crossed, and you disappear when staying becomes harmful to your personality. If you don't say no, you'll be overwhelmed. If you don't say enough, you'll be disrespected. And if you don't disappear when necessary, you'll be drained emotionally. This is how you take back control of your life. Like I will always say, you are the CEO of your life. You have the right to take decisions of your life. You are not under any pressure to please everyone. Stop being a human pleaser. Take decision of your life. Yes, I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. But I want to remind you this: not every door deserves your knock, not every table deserves your seat, and not every situation deserves your presence. Learn to choose yourself without guilt. Say no when needed. Say enough when necessary. It is your life. And don't be afraid to step back and disappear for your own growth, for your own mental growth. Because your peace, your purpose, and your well-being matters. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. Kindly send this, if you enjoyed today's episode, send it to someone, like, comment, and share. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep growing. Have a blessed day.